I'm very proud of where you are, because I've seen like literally you go from state to state. Like I don't think there's anyone who's held up.
When I'm introducing our in-law, is YouTube really paying well? Are you planning to do YouTube till retirement?
Today is that day.
Yes. Are you ready to answer all my questions?
Hopefully.
By the way, do you know you've really been an inspiration?
I'm humbled for sure. I'm humbled. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah.
For those who are in the house and you don't know African Tigress, I know majority know her. She is the queen, yeah? Most of you know her, but for the few who doesn't know her, she is a African Tigress.
A travel content creator.
Yeah, traveling all over the world.
Tunajaribu. Yeah.
So I have some questions for you.
Yeah.
Kwanza kukula kwanza.
Alright.
Let's start eating first as we proceed. It's nice.
Like it too.
So tell me, how did you start traveling? What inspired you to start traveling?
I really wanted to become a pilot growing up.
Pilot?
Because I used to see planes flying all over and I was like, I would love to be up there. So when I was still in school, I had to look for volunteer opportunities and things like that.
To be a pilot?
To be able to travel.
Oh, okay,
a pilot I couldn't do. My parents couldn't be able to take. I'm not the only child. We are 7. So my parents have to pay school fees for everybody and all that. To be a pilot, like when you were looking at it, I needed to go to South Africa, and that was not possible.
Okay.
Yeah. So I that could not happen. So I just started to look for opportunities to travel out while I was still a student, to volunteer abroad and things like that. So I got chances. I used to make applications, get so many rejections, but eventually it worked. And my first trip outside was actually to the US, and I was like, ooh.
So you mean you started traveling before becoming a YouTuber?
Yes.
That's something that most people don't know.
Yeah, I started traveling.
You know, when I first
becoming a
discovered
YouTuber.
African Tigress, your traveling channel, you are a YouTuber, and then I thought that maybe you are traveling because of YouTube. Kumbe you are traveling because it's your passion.
Yeah, I'd already started traveling. Actually, now YouTube came later when my sister is the one who introduced me to YouTube. She told me, like, now that you travel a lot, why can't you try and create travel content, combine it and do travel content? Because I was already traveling.
Okay.
Then now that's when I started creating travel content as I'm traveling. So that's how I started traveling. It was like something I really wanted to do. I wish I recorded, like, even when I was in the US, like when I went there. Because that time it was really nice. I met even Michelle Obama. I met Rihanna. I met
You didn't even take photos?
Man, I took some few, but my phone got lost and it went with everything. I even met Jada Smith. We even danced.
Guy.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
like Mejaleza, Metallica, like so many celebrities, yeah. And I had access to backstage for that particular event because it was like a competition, and I was among the top 10 worldwide.
So what were you competing
It
in?
was called Global Citizen Poverty Project.
Oh.
Yeah. So I used to do advocacy for sustainable development goals. So with particular emphasis on 1 and 5, that's end to poverty and gender equality.
Oh. Do you still do the same?
I still do the same actually. I have a team that's helping me to do, and we also do. We deal with 3 healthcare, quality and affordable and accessible healthcare for all.
Wow.
Yes.
That's the African Tigress, man.
That's my other side that people don't know.
Yes. Guys, today I'm going to ask her everything you need to know about her. Most of us just see African Tigress traveling, but we really don't know so much about her. Have you ever known that you are an inspiration to many young upcoming YouTubers?
I get told that a lot, but I don't know. It's very hard for me sometimes because I don't see myself as a celebrity. I don't see myself as like I'm just one person who's living my life doing the things I love. So I don't like sometimes I feel like I don't want people to see me like, oh, you're an influencer, you're a celebrity.
But you are.
Like I feel it's too much. Like how am I supposed to deal with that information? How am I supposed to process it? It's too much for me.
It's too much.
So,
but I love the humility. Like you are so humble. Not so many people can be as humble like you when they are on top there. You can't even reach them.
I'm just a girl living her dream, doing the things she loves.
Yeah, continue having that heart. And I also need you to at least advise someone out there. Maybe someone needs to start a YouTube channel, don't know where to start from. So I want you to tell the upcoming YouTubers and people who want to start a YouTube what they need to know about YouTube.
It's not easy and it's not very hard. Basically do something that you love.
Okay.
I do get a lot of people, especially because I do travel content, I do get a lot of people who tell me that they would love to travel, but they don't have resources, they don't have a camera, they want to start YouTube, they don't have a camera. I started with my phone, and the phone I had didn't even have a stabilizer. Those ones, if you are walking, it's bouncing.
Yeah, I've watched some of your old videos.
Yeah, if someone watches, like some I deleted, but if you watch like my Egypt video, the phone was easy, like the cheap phones that they doesn't even, like I just had to start.
So with any smartphone, someone can start a channel?
Almost all smartphones have stabilizers.
Oh.
Internal stabilization. It might be a little bit shaky, but it's better than where I started. So, and then someone says they want to travel, but they don't have the resources. No, traveling is expensive. Don't do travel content
because someone
is doing it. Oh my goodness, it's so expensive. In fact, I feel like some people who don't travel, they sit in their house, they do story times and all that. They're making lots of money and they're saving.
You know, when you travel, you need to pay for your transport, accommodation,
emergencies, insurance, and things like that.
Food, everything.
Yeah,
and you're also eating in the restaurant is very expensive.
So do that which you like, but if you want to travel, you can start locally. You don't have to go to start locally. Go to the neighboring country. Go to Uganda. Go to Tanzania. Take a bus to Uganda. Take a bus to Tanzania. Take a bus to Rwanda. Nowadays you can even travel on road from Kenya to South Africa. Like public transports, they take here. They go to Dar es Salaam. They take a bus. There's a bus to Lusaka. You know, there's people who do it. So like, where there's a will, there is a way. So if it's really that's what you want to do,
if that's your passion, go for it.
You can
but
do
no,
it.
It's expensive.
And you really have to invest in it. So try to balance that. Have some savings or some money that you've made but don't wake up and travel, because I've had incidents where people travel and they get stranded in foreign countries.
You've really grown so fast on YouTube. What's the secrets?
Just doing the things I love, to be honest. Like, I think people can see authenticity. Because
being real.
For me, even being like, getting to 100,000 was a dream. Getting to 200,000, like it was just something else for me. Keeping in mind that I was never a celebrity. You know, some celebrities, some YouTubers, like I already said, nowadays they're celebrities, or they are already popular on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, and all that. Or maybe they have like maybe a mother or a husband or a sister
who is a celebrity.
Who's a celebrity whom would feature the video, or who is even a YouTuber that will give you that, you know,
platform.
Of course you've done. Me, I'm very proud of where you are, because I've seen like literally you go from state to state. Like I don't think there's anyone who's held your hand for you to be there.
No one.
So there's nothing like overnight success. People should know like it takes time. For me, I'm really happy like where I am. I couldn't be more.
You really struggled for it.
Like I've really worked for it, like single-handedly, with maybe just the love of subscribers and God's grace. That's all that has
I remember my very first time getting to 100 subscribers. You know, I made a party. I celebrated getting to 100, 500, then 1,000. It was my hardest part in my YouTube journey. I celebrated 100 subscribers. It wasn't easy.
Let me tell you, there's a day I got to 59 subscribers when I was at 59 subscribers. Then I met some people.
You're not eating?
I am. Then I met some people and I asked them to subscribe. They subscribed. Next day I woke up, they unsubscribed.
Yes, it has happened to me severally. Someone just subscribed to maybe please you. I think it's because maybe people subscribe and at the end of the day they're asking themselves, why am I subscribed? Subscribing for what?
Especially when you're small.
When you're small, when you're starting. But after you've posted more videos, now people get to know the value they are getting in your video. Now they'll subscribe.
Doing content that can be watched for a very long time. To be honest, the kind of content, like for instance, if you're doing gossip, that gossip will not be relevant next year.
It will trend for 1 week or 2 weeks.
And next year it will not. So, but if you did a video like for Isli, like the video that we're doing right now, someone would be interested. What did Isli look like in 2010?
Yes.
People would be interested to see. Like there's some videos that are timeless.
Yeah.
So
people want to see how maybe a place has transformed.
Yeah. More than myself, my mom, my gossip as well, than myself, my mom. But gossip, if you're getting good views, that's very good. The only thing with gossip, you always have to keep up to date. And if you don't put out gossip that for a month, you won't get anything probably because the other gossip has already expired. But when you have timeless videos, like this month I was telling you, I didn't do many videos this last month, but I made more,
still earning from
and I made more compared to previous month because people, like sometimes some videos you do, they don't get views immediately, but then later on you're like, what's happening? Where are these comments coming from? Like some of my first videos, they still get views.
So guys, take notes. What else do you want to hear from my sister? But when I'm introducing our in-law. Never.
My channel is not a relationship channel.
Okay.
Besides, no, that will never happen. If you notice, even with my family, I fish at them on my videos,
but like every time.
And also, like they don't even get to talk much or whatever too much, because I know how terrible social media can be as well. So I also don't want to drag my family, people to start talking or gossiping about your sisters, brothers. So the more you put me, it's okay, people can criticize me, but I'm never putting out my family out there.
I also don't share a lot. Yeah, let them keep guessing.
Yeah, let them keep guessing. That's the best part. I will never do that. I'll never share. Even when you are making collaborations, especially if you're an upcoming YouTuber, don't think that by collaborating with a big YouTuber, you can collaborate with Mr. Beast. But when people come to your channel and they see your content is not good, they will not. They might subscribe because they've been told to subscribe, and they'll only probably watch that one video that you made with Mr. Beast.
They might even unsubscribe after realizing you don't have content for them.
Or if they just were told, oh please, let's subscribe. Mr. Beast says, oh, let's get this person to 1 million. You can even have 1 million
without views.
Yeah, because like you have to be very prepared such that when an opportunity comes to collaborate, when people would watch your content, they would be happy, like they will go back and watch a lot of your content.
Yes.
But if your content is just, the thing is the content you're doing right now is more or less like the content that you've done, and you have a lot of good videos on your channel. So if someone really enjoys this video on my channel, chances are they are going to come to your channel, and once they watch one, they would want to watch more because the quality of content and what you've done here is related to what you normally do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. I think not so many upcoming YouTubers know that. People want collaborations with high expectations. Yeah.
And they're busy chasing numbers. Chasing numbers over content. Like you're not improving your content, but you want to get to 10,000, 20,000. You'll have 50,000 and get 200 views.
Yeah. The fact that you've been able to travel in all these countries, like you're traveling all over the world, is YouTube really paying well?
Well,
I know that's a personal question.
I cannot complain research on it. I cannot complain, to be honest. I cannot complain at all. It does. It does, yeah. It really does. Yeah.
Like a month, can you give us roughly? I know I'm going deeper, guys. I'm going deeper.
Enough.
Are you going to tell us like roughly how many dollars? How much? Oh no, that was tough. So what are your plans? What are your plans?
Oh, my plans is waiting for visas and then travel some more. Like I wanna do so much intense traveling for the next maybe 2 years, and then after that I'll just focus on business and less of travel actually.
Oh, how many countries have you traveled to?
Africa, like half. 42 of which like half of them are in. I don't
And
know
then
the
others
exact
in
number,
Europe?
but the total number of countries is 42.
Oh.
Yeah, 42.
Oh, so are you planning to do YouTube till retirement?
No.
Or
No,
what are your
no.
plans?
No, I wanna. I have a business. I do have a healthcare business. I've told you about my business.
Yes.
So I will probably be putting more effort in that and focus on that. And also, I think I will be able to. I think at a certain point, I'll have to stop. I'll just be giving like maybe one video per month or something like that. I don't
And also
intend to do
focus
this.
on other things.
Yes, it is. Does it pay?
Ooh.
Yes, but it's also tiring. And also
And you
like
also have a
if I would-
life.
and also if I would have finished, like traveling is my passion. So I'm traveling not necessarily for the money, but the money is good. I like that I'm able to travel and make money while I teach. But I'm also looking at other things that I'm passionate about. Like I've been to places I really wanted to go, and
I've
once-
seen you are so passionate about farming.
Yes, so I would want to do things like that, and also now travel, but not necessarily as intense as I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that was nice. It was good really meeting you. It was good having these chit chats. You know, people just see you on the screens traveling, but they don't know much about you. So it was nice. Guys, have you liked this? Should we do more of these sit down chit chats?
Let us know in the comment section below.
So thank you guys for watching. We love you so much. We love the way you've been supporting us. Continue supporting us. Support my sister here, African Tigress, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel also. So thank you so much. Till next time. Bye bye.